Pisces, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with the meditative portion of the reading. I'm going to tell you guys some of the things I was getting when I was meditating on your sign. All right, I invite you guys to feel free to meditate with me here and now, looking at the light. It's beautiful. All right, so the first thing that I got, guys, was some of you may have some type of spiritual gifts. This month of March, it's going to be important that you don't necessarily share your gifts with everybody. When I say share your gifts, don't share the knowledge of your gifts with everyone. If you're an empath, you want to be careful this month who you share that information with. If you're psychic, you also want to be careful who you share that information with. Okay? It's just because there are certain... I think it's because of the judgment, honestly. I think it's because of judgment, and I think it's because of maybe people trying to, you feeling like you have to prove yourself or something of that nature. There's something around you not discussing your gift with everyone. Now, look, I said spiritual gift, but these gifts could be whatever it is that you're doing. You may be using your gift right now to, maybe you're trying to grow your gift. Maybe you're trying to get better. Maybe you're trying to display your gift. But it's the discussion that's the problem. It's not using your gift or anything like that. It's the discussion. You don't want to necessarily discuss this with everyone this month. Okay? And whatever you guys do, I don't know why I'm being led to say this, but you guys should resist trying to take power from anyone else. Like, your gifts are yours. No one can take them. And everyone else's gifts are the same. They're theirs. You can't take them, use them. So the next thing I want to say, I guess, leading right into it, gifts are to be treated with respect. Okay? You guys, just need to be really honest with yourself. And I see some of you are maybe interested in enchanting some items. I don't know, for some reason, Pisces, I'm getting the idea that you guys may be spiritually gifted and may be having to be careful this month. Some of you, what and how you use them and what you're really into. Okay. I feel like you guys want to enchant some type of items. Like, you guys may want to do moon magic with crystals or something like that. You are free to do that. Just make sure your intentions are clear and your intentions are good. Okay? Most honest spiritualists will tell you that enchanting items for other people is a tricky business, and definitely not something you do without someone's knowledge. I'm going to leave that subject alone. Let's move on. Okay, now for the reading. Let's get to it, okay? So the first thing that we're going to start with, the salt coming off the rock. The first thing that we're going to start with is the general energy for the month of March. Let's start with that. Then we're going to move into love and life path, career. You know what? Okay. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get things and I'm just like, it's interesting. It's all right. So it seems as though, Pisces, you guys, this could be your energy, but I feel as though you guys are feeling, very stable and very resourceful, I want to say. Excuse me, I dropped cards. Feeling very resourceful. All right, you guys could be dealing with an earth sign, or this can be your energy. I feel as though somebody is ready to rush in. Here with the Page of Wands, I feel like you guys could be having some new passionate ideas. Something is wrong here though, because you guys are worrying. You guys are seeming you guys just seem to be worried about something. I also see you guys thinking, resting, retreating. So hopefully I feel like the worry wears down by, middle, beginning, whatever, end of the month. Time is relative, right? And I feel like it pretty much comes to a close, whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. Let's go ahead and get some clarification on the situation. Sorry, guys, I kind of lost my focus for a second. Not really lost my focus, but I was focused on something that I was getting for a second. I apologize. I had to bring myself back too. All right, let's clarify the Page of Wands. Why is this Page of Wands here? Why is this Page of Wands here? All right. I feel as though there was a situation, guys, an emotional situation. For some of you, I'm getting that it involved work. For others, I'm getting that it involved love. All right. You guys may have been, crying over spilled milk. You may have been feeling trapped. And I feel like that's ending at this point. I feel like you guys are ready to passionately move forward. Okay. I keep dropping the cards. Not good, because I don't feel like getting them. All right. Okay, so I see that you guys may have been making some plans. You guys are cutting things out of your life that are no longer serving you. For some of you, you could have been maybe dealing with an air sign, and you were in some drama with this air sign. I feel like the situation shook your confidence. And I feel like you guys are choosing to maybe leave the situation alone or walk away from an opportunity to do it again. All right. So that is the overall energy for the month of March, just in general. I feel like it's love on the brain. I feel like you guys may have not been getting the attention that you wanted from someone. And I'm not seeing here that you're actually deciding to move just yet, because here I have the Six of Swords in reverse. Well, let me get a little bit of clarification on that. Yeah, you guys may have been dealing with an earth sign who had you guys involved in a 3-party situation. Or you may have been part of this 3-party situation. I feel like you guys are ready to offer your cup in a different direction. Maybe to another earth sign. Or maybe you're going to focus on yourself. For some of you, the scenario is a little bit different. It could be a fire sign. I just feel like you guys are definitely taking control over your life. However, for some of you, it could be... Now, let me clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, it could be that you were ready to offer something to an earth sign. And I think that maybe you were thinking about not rushing in, because in the past that hasn't worked out to your benefit. So you're looking to maybe slow it down a little bit. Whew. All right. Or maybe you guys feel like for some of you, now that I'm clarifying, I feel like for some of you, you feel like if you slow down, you're going to miss the opportunity. However, some of you feel like you're trying to avoid a tower moment in your life. All right, these are the general energies. Let's go ahead and move on to the specifics, okay? Let's move on to the specifics. All right, let's get to it. All right, so let's start with life path and career. See what's going on there. The reason why I call this life path and career, it's really a life path, like life purpose type of area of the reading. However, sometimes your career and your life path are one and the same. So that's why I call it that. Heart's desires, freedom. The angels are supporting and guiding and protecting you as your dreams become reality. So that's wonderful. I feel as though some of you may decide to walk away from other situations in your life because you're looking to, this is really good. You guys are looking to do different things, and you realize that in order to have one thing, you have to eliminate another. Okay, the next card out is freedom. You're free to do what you choose. The last card out is protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. All right, so some of you may be thinking about changing careers. Okay. All right, I think that's all for that section. I'm going to go ahead and do some cards. I'm going to pull some African American tarot cards. All right. All right, I just have to shuffle these cards. I'm sorry, guys, but energy is a little stuck. All right, I just want to shuffle a little bit. All right, shuffle a little bit more. All right, so I see some of you moving on. All right, now what are you moving on from? I'm getting that some of you may even be in the medical field and have decided to take a more holistic approach. You may be moving on from the standard Western medicine type of approach, and now you're interested in a holistic approach. All right. Let's get a couple more cards in this section. Uh-oh. All right. For some of you, you're moving on from emotional instability in whatever arena that may be. It could be a job. It could be in a relationship. You're moving on from emotional instability. Emotional manipulation as well. Oh, give me a break. These cards keep hitting the freaking floor. I'm like, whatever. Some of you are moving away from a earth sign. Still shuffling, guys. Give me a sec. All right. So some of you are trying to find new passion. Some people are walking away from their passion. They're thinking about it. They're consulting experts. Thinking, resting, retreating. Some people may even be thinking about going back to school. And then there are those who are getting away from rushing into things and actually trying to use temperance. All right. All right. For some of you, there is a decision that might not be made. There's a decision that you need to make. For others, there's a decision that you will make. And it involves maybe ushering a earth sign or a fire sign out of your life. For others, you're going toward a wish fulfilled, and you will be making a choice to kind of take the bull by the horns. You're going to find your rhythm, make your choices. Also, too, when it comes to you, I feel as though there are people that are actually, working with their shadow and actually taming their beast and, looking in those dark corners of, their mind or their soul, whatever you would like to refer to it as, and kind of getting more comfortable with what they find and working through these things. So essentially it's like kind of like, your demons are being exercised and dealt with, which is a great thing. That's only going to bring you more abundance in your life. I see you guys working hard, but still there's something that worries you. It could be about a love from the past, making a new offer. I feel like you guys are using your intuition to move away from this and make plans in a different direction. Let's go ahead and clarify. Or there could be something that you've done for so long and you're actually thinking about moving away. But for real, I honestly, I feel like it's probably a water sign offering something, a new emotional opportunity. I feel like you guys are aware, though. You're using your intuition, and I feel like you're finding out this person is not as mature as you are. I see you guys using temperance to heal your situation, and I feel like you're moving on. Yeah, guys, be careful with winning by any means necessary in whatever you're doing, because you may hurt someone's feelings and they walk away. You guys, I see you guys moving slowly to make an offer to a earth sign, or earth sign may slowly be moving toward you to make an offer. This could also be about you getting slow progress moving forward in your life purpose or in your career. Okay? But don't worry, guys. You're almost there. It's coming. I would say, honestly, in the next, there's something about 5. There's something about 5. Maybe it's 5 years. Maybe it's 5 months. Maybe it's 5 days. However it goes, there's something about 5 that's coming up strongly for me. And at that point, you guys are no longer going to have to put up a fight. Things are going to start to flow more. Things are going to start to flow more freely. All right. I feel as though you guys need to, there's an opportunity that you guys are taking either in love or in money. I would say be careful because it's not looking good. It looks as though someone or some business opportunity maybe, or even you may have so many options that you become confused and you miss out on a real opportunity for stability. If it's someone, then you are, basically giving it, actually, you may not be giving it one more shot, especially to, if there's cheating involved, if you're cheating, they're cheating, it's okay to, walk away. But if you're the one doing the cheating, you might want to definitely think about what you're doing and whether or not you want to ruin this opportunity or not. Some of you could be, maybe, interested in a fire sign and it's all about sex. Okay? Think about what it is that you have and figure it out. Okay? Figure it out for yourself. All right, guys. So this was the career section, but apparently, I don't mind that it comes up, that love comes up in these sections when we talk about life purpose and career, but you guys need to understand. All right. I know why that is. That is because all of these things are connected energetically. You can't really be successful in one area or another without it either influencing or just directly bleeding right into another area of your life. They're all connected. I mean, like if you're having problems in your relationship and you're having sleepless nights or you're not comfortable where you live, when you go to work, you're not going to perform at your highest because that foundation is not there. All right. So that's an example of what I mean when I say, so sometimes they all bleed in together and it's okay. I'm just the way I am, as meticulous as I am. I like to keep things separate. I like separating things and categorizing things, but hey, it happens. I feel like that career section was taken over by love. Now I'm going to directly do the love section of the reading just because I planned it. I like to stick to my plans. That's that fixed Aquarius energy in me. First card out is it is safe to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. All right. Now let me pull one more card. All right. I feel like that's it. That's all, folks. The only 2 cards wanted to come out, so we're going to leave it like that. We're not going to force it. All right. So you guys, maybe, working on your legacy, having good stability at work and your career. Some of you may be campaigning or fighting for, being like an activist of some sort or campaigning for a particular subject, and it's going well. It's going well. This is, you guys also have options. I feel as though some of you may already be in a relationship and have outside options. There could be some divine intervention going on here. Ooh. I said that and the High Priestess pops out. There could be some divine intervention at play here. Some of you may decide to go ahead and get a divorce. I see you holding onto your purse strings and your heartstrings tightly. Some of you may be trying to get to a divine union or something that you do consider a divine union. All right. Intuitively, unfortunately, as of right now, though, you may be occupied with someone else. Okay. All right. So let me do some clarification. Jesus. The High Priestess just flew out of the deck. I feel like you guys are having trouble walking away from something. It could be the High Priestess. Oftentimes, we see the High Priestess as another woman or something unrevealed or intuition. Some of you may be dealing, like I said, with a fire sign. Some of you could be dealing with a air sign that brings you emotional fulfillment, and then a fire sign that is controlling, and I'm getting controlling, manipulative, doesn't have plans to move anywhere in life. They're not taking control over their life. And I feel like you guys are having a hard time walking away. But why? Why are you having a hard time walking away? Is it because of, let's see what it's because. Let's clarify this here. I need to clarify this. Yeah, you guys may have something already going on, but I feel as though you guys are ready to. No, you guys are not making the choice, and this is burdening you. The fact that you won't make the choice. One may be somebody from your past or your soulmate, somebody you feel like you've known before or you dealt with in the past. And then the other one may be the person that you're married to now. However it goes, this choice is not being made. I don't see this choice being made by the end of March. Yeah, you guys are not moving away from this situation. You're not speaking your truth. The Wheel of Fortune, however, is turning in your favor, if that makes sense. I think there's some divine timing involved in here. And you guys are feeling really trapped. Oh, actually, no. I see you guys starting to feel untrapped in your mind. And I feel like you guys will actually be cutting someone. Actually, no. This is another air sign. This is that air sign. I feel like actually this air sign might tell you, yeah, no, I don't want to play this game with you anymore. Let me see. Let me clarify this Queen of Swords. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Yeah, this Queen of Swords may tell you to make a choice. And I think you might actually be open to listening to this. And this air sign, or you, as a result to this conversation, I think that you're going to have with this air sign, you guys may be rushing in a direction, probably in a direction to tell this other person that you want out. You may decide by the end of the month that you want out, and you're going to speak that. So you can be happy. You're going to tell them, look, I'm not happy. I want to go be happy. And I see you rushing toward that happiness. The problem is that you don't really have much confidence. Something around money. Maybe your money is slow right now. Maybe you don't feel like you're going to have enough. Let me see. Yeah. It's not the regret as much as the money. I think that you guys may be dealing with someone who is, I don't know, they may actually, I guess you feel like they're going to be victorious when it comes to money. And you're asking yourself, I feel like you're asking yourself, is this love situation real or is it not? I feel like though, whatever relationship you're in, your love has been lost for that. And also too, for some of you, the person that you're dealing with could be, the person you're dealing with on the side might be pregnant. Okay. All right. Okay. And that could be, yeah. Yep. For some of you, you feel like you got the wrong person pregnant. Oops. Or it's not that it's the wrong person pregnant, but it's the wrong time for this pregnancy. Definitely, worried about it. For others, you're actually going to use this opportunity to get free from what you're already doing. Yep. You might walk away foolishly in a foolish way. I would be careful the way you end this situation. I would try and say, be emotionally mature about this. I'm not saying that you're wrong, because that's not what I'm here for. What I'm saying is the energy around it, it looks like it could lead to some pitfalls. All right, Pisces. Listen, your reading was honestly a little bit confusing for some reason. I think that's the problem, though. I think you guys are a little confused on what you should do. I feel like you guys should just be conscious of yourself, because you guys are definitely going through some type of transformation. Or maybe the way you see love, you're going through some type of transformation. All right. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you guys have had to do a lot to get to where you are now emotionally. I feel as though you guys know something. You may not want to reveal it. It could be, in fact, someone else. But I think that you guys are doing everything that you can to go ahead and offer your cup to this person. Could be an air sign. Hold on a second. Let me clarify some things. I'm going to clarify a couple of things, okay? I could have the energy. The energy could be any, it could go vice versa. Because like I said, this is a little bit confusing. I feel like I'm confused because that's the way you guys are feeling right now. You're not really sure what it is you want to do. Okay? You're not sure what it is you want to do. You guys are not confident in this choice though, because you want to temper the situation and move in slowly. You don't want to rush. Okay? For some reason I keep getting that, like you don't want to rush. Okay? But at the same time, you know what? I feel like you shouldn't rush, put it that way. But you guys are ready to, I think, move out. And you feel like it's going to bring you contentment. There's just some things that you don't know. I would say wait a little bit longer to see how it is that you feel. Because there is definitely a hidden element of information in this situation, okay? There is, because the High Priestess is not just here as maybe a third-party situation. She's here because there's something that someone knows, or there's still a truth to be revealed. And the Moon card is also here, which, kind of represents you guys. That water energy. The Moon card is here, and I feel like you guys are headed down a long road. You guys are headed down a long road, and believe it or not, if it's an earth sign, I would say it's probably not going to go well. So if you're in a relationship with an earth sign, that's why that's coming up. If you're trying to get with an earth sign, I would definitely think about that a little bit more, because there's something that you don't necessarily see. This person, you might be juggling, but this person could be juggling too, believe it or not. Let me see here with the Magician. Let me clarify this Magician. I feel like you guys are worried about, and you're trying to avoid a Tower moment. And you're like, I got to make this happen. And I got to take control. But I don't know that, because you want to go give your cup to somebody else. However, let me see something about this Tower moment. Why does it scare you so much if you don't want to be here? That's the question. Let's see. Maybe you guys are, ready to give it the good fight with someone else. But you guys are being sneaky about it. For some reason, you're being sneaky about it. Yeah. You're being sneaky about it. All the cards that talk about sneaky are here. You're being sneaky about it. It's funny, though. This is your soulmate. If you believe that, if you really believe that, then stand firm. Stand firm in your belief. Okay? Stand firm in your belief. You guys, I can see you guys don't want any conflict, but stand firm in your belief. If this is your soulmate, then what? It's meant to be? Okay. So stand firm in your belief. Don't be sneaky about it. Right? Because you're setting up, yeah, it has something to do with money. You guys want enough money to be able to take with you and do your own thing. Okay. This could be the energy around you, or this could be you doing this. That could be the reason why. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are dealing with a manipulative water sign, I would say be careful. If you feel like the person, because I know some of y'all are cross watching. All right, this reading was so confusing. Honestly, there were some clarities, but the energy in itself was like unsure. Like everything you would get to a certain point in this reading and the energy would be a little bit unsure in certain points. Like you could never really pin down one particular truth. I feel like if that sounds like your relationship, you're always confused, this might have been a reading for you, unfortunately, because that's the energy, the overall energy I was getting. For some of you, you're just confused about where you want to go in life. What do you want to do? And it's causing confusion everywhere. Your partner may be feeling like as though you're not present. And it could just be because you're worried about what you're going to do with the rest of your life. A mother's love, first card out. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Okay? New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. All right, so like I said, some of y'all don't believe. You may believe that this is what it is. However, you're having a hard time declaring that truth enough to walk away. For others, I feel like this is for someone who's holding on to something because of loss in their pain. This card, a mother's love, I feel like some of you may have lost your parents, mainly your mother, and now you find yourself clinging to a relationship that might not be the healthiest, or the loss of your mother is, taking a toll on the rest of your life because maybe you miss her that much. All right, the last card out is breathe. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. All right, guys. So Pisces, listen, generally, reading this convoluted, I would maybe try again. Honestly, I don't do those anymore. I don't. No offense, don't mean anything by it. I've given up on, I want to say overachieving, but it's not that dramatic. I don't mean it like that. But I let spirit say what it has to say, and I'm not trying to clarify it. That was for someone, and I know that you guys get the message because you probably feel this way in your head yourself. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Namaste. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment, guys, if nothing more than to hate. Thank you. Bye.